when I watch him play on defense as a corner, he's an exceptional zone corner.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a lot of man, and I haven't watched a whole lot. I mean, I watched a lot of his highlights for this, and I've seen all his highlights, but like his instinct to jump off of his zone to track another zone and reading the quarterback is really good. Like he's always like a trap zone defender. Like he'll keep his eyes in the backfield. Trap meaning he's got the flat. There's a guy inside of him and there's a 2-deep safety. Like he'll keep his eyes on that backfield and he's breaking on the ball before the receiver is because he knows, probably the receiver's responsibility, which I remember when I played defense, it made me a better receiver. When they brought me into those meetings.
That's what I did want to ask you as well. What was it like playing defense and offense? Actually, you did it in the NFL ranks as well. That was year 2011. So you can explain more of what Travis Hunter is doing than anyone else.
Well, it's as a player, it made me a better receiver because once I stepped into all the defensive back meetings, I was learning what they were protecting. I was learning their techniques. I was learning on certain things what they would try to do with safeties. That's really what mattered. The corners could lie, but if the safeties were out of position, that's when you would pay the leverage that the defensive back always had to keep because he was protected with certain help on certain sides. Like that taught me as a receiver, like in my route running, that if I do this to this guy, I know he's protecting this, which I see it in his game when he's playing defense, when he's jumping all over the receivers, leaving his zone. So it's really hard mentally. Like that's what I'm interested to see how he does in the NFL, because once you get to the league, there's no, Rice Academy, agricultural school where you could just go and glove up their best receiver who's, he's good in college while having to study, the game plan for offense, which, in an NFC or AFC championship, I played like 25 plays on offense. I played 25 plays on defense. And I played all the special teams, something along those lines. Could be off a couple plays here or there. But it was so hard for me in the prep week to get all my mind ready for what my offensive needs were, and then also for what my defensive needs and my responsibilities were. It was a lot mentally. And then, in practice, you're going the whole time. And in NFL, it's 17-game season. So, it's been really impressive to watch him do it in college. I don't know what he's going to do in a pro. I'm probably pretty sure if I was him, I'd go defense because those corners get paid a lot of money. And then they'd probably give you a package on offense here or there, red area package or a third down package, or a gimmick package where we need to get like some spark. You get him in like a slip screen, or he can catch the ball down the sideline.
That's well said, though. I believe that he could possibly play both ways in the NFL, but not full-time both ways. Like you said, have a package for him on offense in the red zone or third down or whatever it is, or whatever best suits his skill set at the wide receiver position, and then use him full-time on the defensive side of the ball. But I would say it's up to Travis Hunter, obviously, what he wants to do in the NFL. I mean, coming out of high school, I was an all-state defensive end. I only had 8 catches as a tight end, coming out, going into the college ranks. But the whole time I knew I wanted to play the tight end position. But if you were a fan out there, you'd be like, wait a second, you were all-state DN. Why are you going, to college for tight end? Because I knew that best suited me. I knew that I had the best chance of making it to the NFL because I felt like I was a tight end and I felt like I could grow at that position and be the best out there. So it's all up to him. It's all up to his mindset, what he thinks best suits him. And only Travis Hunter can determine what side of the ball he wants to play. But he's so good. In my eyes, though, it'd be really, really tough to play a full NFL game on both sides, but he's so good. He's good at both positions where he could be in packages on both sides of the ball.
He could be an impactful player on both sides of the ball.